Hey guys! So today is my IMATS video. This video is my IMATS tutorial. My IMATS haul. I'm super excited about this haul. So I guess we'll get started. There's my IMATS bag back there. They had tons of them that you could just pick up when you were going to IMATS. I'm going to try and list all the prices down below. When I went to IMATS this year, I did so much research beforehand. It's crazy. We were so organized, but it worked out. So the first stop we went to was Dose of Colors. I mean, I've never tried Dose of Colors, so it was a must for us. I know each one was $15. First off, you fill out a thing and they gave you a Dose of Colors pen. Super cute. Definitely keeping that. So I will show you all the colors I got. Since I am new to Dose of Colors, I got a ton. I'm crazy. So the first one I got is Sand, originally from the Tarte collection. Then I got Bear With Me. The next list is Bear With Me. And I got all the nudes. So I got Sand, Bear With Me, I got Truffle. These are kind of similar. This is just a darker version of Truffle. I feel like Truffle is a mixture of Bear With Me and Stone. I don't know. I will swatch all these at the end after I finish telling you what is what. Next I got Mood. This was one of their new releases. Super excited to try this one out. I got Cork, which I needed in my life. It's like a super warm, light brown. I don't know. I was drawn to this color. I wasn't gonna get it, and my friend's like, I know you're gonna get it. Like, that is definitely like a weird color you would get, and of course I ended up getting it. Another one, which I am actually wearing right now, is Coral Crush. I actually filmed this tutorial. That will be coming up soon. Also got Kiss of Fire, which is basically a red version of Coral Crush, I'm pretty sure. And I am excited to try this out in the spring too, because I feel like it'll be like a pop of like a vibrant red. Okay guys, so these are these swatches. So I'm going to go down the list. This is Sand, Bear With Me, Truffle, Stone, Mood, Cork, Coral Crush, and Kiss of Fire. They're beautiful. I'm so excited that I got the collection. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I wish I got every single color they have, but you know, a girl kinda had a budget at IMATS, kind of. They did not have their new eyeshadow palette, the Hidden Treasure palette. They did not have that. They had their brushes. They basically had the rest of the line except for that. Which I think some people were bummed out about. I wasn't planning on getting the palette. I have a lot of colors similar to it. So that was what I got at Dose of Colors. That was one of my biggest purchases. The next booth I went to was also a huge purchase. This was Violet Voss. The bag is adorable. I can't get over it. Violet Voss was crazy. They had first of all, Dose Colors was crazy, so I went there first. The lines were crazy. So I actually didn't wait more than 5 minutes. We ran there. I was like dropping everything. We were trying to get there. So that booth, we were in and out. It was great, but unless that was the first one you went to, forget about it. You were in that line for hours. The next booth we went to was Violet Voss. So this one we actually didn't hit a line or anything either, just because we went to these two places first, and we got there at 7:30. So, you know, we were pretty like far up in line. So Violet Voss had two booths. They had one with just the palettes. They had the highlighter palette and the, what's it called? And there are two eyeshadow palettes. One was Drenched Metal, which was the colorful one, and one was this one. This was the Holy Grail palette. I've been waiting to get this. I always see it online, and I just needed it in my life. Gorgeous. The names are adorable. Like, are you kidding me? So jelly. Like, they're just the cutest thing ever. And it swatches amazing. I will swatch some of them for you. My favorite color is Toffee. It's so gorgeous. Oh, I'm messing up my Dose of Color swatches. So here's Toffee, and here we'll do Wine and Dine, because this color is life too. Like, the colors are beautiful, beautiful. They swatch beautifully. I was a little bummed at this booth. The glitter, the other portion with the glitter, the lashes, and the liquid lipsticks, I was bummed because last year you got to choose 4 for $30 with lash glue. And so me and my friend, we had chosen all these glitters that we were planning on getting. And then we got there, and you can't choose the glitters anymore. They said it was too chaotic the last year to let you choose your own glitter, so they wouldn't let you choose your own glitter. We really were not happy about that, not gonna lie. So the colors that came, they came in a set. You did not get to pick any of the colors. I was lucky because 3 out of 4 colors I did want. For others, I mean, for people who like wanted mostly like neutral colors, kind of sucked. The set came with Rosalind. Now this was on like my must-have list. Like, I really wanted this one, so I was really happy this came in the set. This one was another must-have, is Champagne Kisses. And Unicorn Party was another one. I was kind of iffy about this one when I was trying to pick my glitters before I knew you couldn't pick them. But I definitely am glad that I got it. It's a blue, purple, green, like, it's got a ton of colors in there. And the woman said that it would look so good on top of just a plain black smoky eye. So I'm excited to try that. And then Venus. I have NYX Cosmetics Crystal, and I feel like that looks very similar to Venus. Venus is just one of those silver, like, rainbowy, like, colors, you know. I feel like you see this kind of glitter a lot, and I don't wear silvers too often, so kind of bummed out that. And then you got their glue, their glitter adhesive. That was $30. All that was $30. And then I got some of their liquid lips. I got some of their liquid lipsticks. I got 2 colors. I got Slayin and Wasted. Now, it was, if you got 5 of them, it was 5 for $50. Anything other than that was $12 each, which is a normal price. So, kind of wish that they were discounted a little, maybe even $1, just some sort of discount since it was IMATS. But, you know, and Wasted is a new color. So, I was excited to get this one because I was really waiting for this one. I thought, when I see this in the 2, I thought it looked really similar to Truffle. I feel like they look very similar, but they're actually not. I will swatch this. I will swatch these 2 colors for you. This is Wasted, and then the other one is Slayin. Slayin, actually, I was worried this was going to look similar to Sand. It's even lighter than Sand. So if you like that concealer look, which I do sometimes, you will love Slayin. I feel like it's a liquid lipstick version of Myth. This is Wasted, and this is Slayin, which I'm actually really happy because I was kind of worried when I was looking at them. I was like, wow, they might be really similar to the Dose of Colors, but they're not. So those are those 2. I was really happy about that. And then I got lashes. Their lashes are absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually wearing a pair right now. These are just Slayin. Just Slayin lashes. The names of all their stuff is just adorable. So, some of the lashes I got, these are Dolls Just Wanna Have Fun. This packaging is life. These are adorable. Love them. I also got I Do. Now these aren't really up my alley, but my friend was like, oh my god, they're so pretty. So I thought I'd try it. They're a little different than what I would go for. I prefer these lashes that are super separated, and these are super wispy, kind of. I don't know how I'm gonna like them. I will let you know, but these are I Do's. These are I Donut Care. So like a donut. Like, the names are so cute. This is them. These are right up my alley. I got 2 of these. I got Just Slayin. This is what Just Slayin looks like. And these are Vamptress. These are beautiful. They remind me of Goddess, but a slightly, like Coco Lashes Goddess or Lash XO, Lucky Lola. They kind of remind me of that, but I think a little bit more wearable. I want to say they were 7 for 50 something, 55. Oh, I wish I remembered for you guys. I got the 7. I love it. I love the look of their lashes, and I think they're going to be really great quality, so I did splurge on that, but they're beautiful. So the next place we hit was Nigels. I needed a mixing plate for my foundation, so I got just a plain mixing plate. Nigels didn't really have a line. They didn't really have much stuff, to be honest. I wasn't really impressed with what they were carrying. I was expecting a lot more from them, to be honest. And then they did have dollar lashes, so I did get a few of them. People were saying that the dollar lashes were so great, and the price is great, but the lashes, I mean, I prefer my Ardell wispies over these, but I figure for $1, try out a few lashes. I got these. They are the 213s. I got the number 42s. These looked a little different, and I'm excited to try these ones out. I also got number 48s. These look very similar to my 43s by Red Cherry. These are the 523s. They're just a wispy kind of lash. And I got 2 more. I got just a regular wispy, and then I got I'm a mess. And then I got a demi wispy. So that's all I got from Nigels. The mixing plate, I don't know if I said that, it was $6, and then the lashes were $1, so I didn't even spend $10 there. Where else did we go? The next place we were really excited about, because since Voss didn't have you pick your own colors, we went to Eye Candy, and they let you pick your own colors. I got 10 for $65, and it came with glue, and since I got 10, I got their brush that they use for glitter. It's so cute. And then I also got a smaller brush that all the kids came with, even if you didn't get 10. So the colors I got, this is the one I am wearing. It is Tangerine Twist. It's gorgeous. What else? I got Pixie Sticks. This is a green. It's beautiful. What else? Icing Sugar. Oh, I can't wait to wear this. It's like a light sky blue. Super excited for that. This is Jelly Bean Sugar. This was on my list before I even got to IMATS, because I feel like it's such a different kind of purple. It's more iridescent. What else? What else did I get? Let's see. Oh, this one's beautiful. This is Twizzle Sugar, and it's like a duochrome, like green, blue, turquoise. Gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this. I'm thinking of doing some sort of smoky eye, just popping that right on top. I got this one. The girl had a swatch on her hand, and I was like, I need to know which one that is, and I need it. It was taffy. It looks like a lighter, actually, they look very similar. It looks very similar to Rosalind, so we'll see if they're different or not. But I saw it swatched on her hand, and I was like, that's gorgeous. I really need it. So I told her that I wanted that one. What else? This is Sugarcane. Sugarcane is gorgeous. It's like, I don't even know. It has like dark brown and like silver and gold specks all in it. And it looks darker than like your standard gold. It looks so pretty. I wish I could open them all up for you guys, but you know, that would take forever. And this video is gonna be so long anyways. This is Caramel Apple. This reminds me of Taylor from Voss, which is why I got it, because Taylor was on my list. It's like a green, brown, gold, like iridescence. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then Semi-Sweet. This is beautiful. This is a darker blue than the other one I had got. And then I got Peach Fizz, which I'm really excited to try too. This was one of my branching out, along with Tangerine Twist. Those are my two like super crazy colors. So yeah, that was 10 for $65, or 6 for $40, or 3 for $30, or so. It was something like that. I want to say 3 for $30. I think that's what it was. Or if you didn't want to get a kit like that, it was $5 for each glitter, which is a great price. I almost bought some more just individual glitters, but figured, you know, along with the Battle Voss and the eye candy, I already had 14 glitters, so you know, we didn't need glitter. We didn't need any more glitter. What else? So the next booth we went to was Inglot. Now, Inglot, I don't know all the prices. That was a huge booth. I did get a 20% off online when I bought something, so I thought that was really nice. It has a code and you just gotta put it in. They also gave me a business card for the Inglot Cosmetics for 75th 9th Ave on the 5th floor. I don't know what that's for, but this was my little light blue Inglot bag, super cute. And I got this pigment. I was obsessing over this pigment. It's crazy beautiful. Like, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Oh, guys, this pigment is life. Just straight up life. It is the number 24 AMC Pure Pigment eyeshadow. I had so many on my list to get, and then I took some of them off because I was like, there's other things that I wanted more, but this one I still had to stop by and get because it's just beautiful. Where else? Where did we go to next? The next booth, by far my biggest purchase ever. Oh, by the way, this was $12. And all the booths that I just named had zero tax, no tax at all, which was great because I had heard that Voss did have tax, which I was kind of bummed about, but they didn't end up taxing me. I don't know if it was because I paid cash for everything, but that's how it worked out for me. So my next stop was Beautylish. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff. And by a lot, it's just 2 things, but you know, these 2 things were more than like everything I just named. So, I kept all my stuff. So this is the Natasha Denona booth, and she was actually there. I I was like sitting down. We were kind of waiting to get picked up, and we were sitting down like literally on the floor against the wall, and I see Natasha Denona, and I was like, that's Natasha Denona. Like, she was at the booth. I was so excited to like see her. I was like, oh my gosh. It was just so weird because I follow her on Instagram and stuff, and just seeing her. I decided to get these palettes. I had heard bad things about customer service, but everybody at the booth was so nice and so friendly, and I don't know. Ooh, these lashes are poking me. I swatched what I wanted to get, and I just needed it. I'm not gonna lie, at first I only got one of the palettes, and then I went back and I got the second one because I had money left over and I really wanted it. So the first palette I decided to get was the, oh shoot, these aren't even names, was the green brown palette. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, and it swatches beautifully. So this was the green brown palette, and this was $239. This booth didn't have tax. People were saying it had tax. I don't know if it was because I paid cash. I really couldn't tell you, but I wasn't charged tax. So that saved me a good $20 to $30. I will, you know what, I'll swatch that color for you. This true gold color, because, you know, we need it in our lives. So that's that right there. It's gorgeous. So I got that, and then before we left, I ended up getting the other one, which is the purple blue palette. Gorgeousness too. Here, we'll just swatch one of these. And right there. I do wish the colors were printed on here, just for when I do tutorials, stuff like that. I might do a review on these, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. So yeah, that was my biggest purchase. So everything at this booth, there was no tax for me, at least I paid cash, but everything at this booth, whatever is online was the prices at this booth. There were no discounts. Bummer. Super bummer. I feel like she was just there to kind of get her brand known and stuff like that. The booth was beautiful, like the way it was set up, beautiful. It was a nice booth. They had Bioderma just to take off like your swatches. Like, it was a nice booth for sure. But that was my most expensive purchases, and I am really happy with it. Next booth we went to was Lady Moss. The line wasn't even long when we went, and then we saw it later in the day and we were like, oh, so glad we went earlier. The Lady Moss booth, I was worried was going to sell out of Queen Bees. That was my concern. Well, they didn't sell out of Queen Bees, so, you know. I've never tried Lady Moss lashes because, as I said in my Lash XO video, I don't like paying for shipping. And Lady Moss, you have to spend $90 to pay for shipping. So, yeah. And plus, you got a discount, so I was like, yeah, I'm getting a ton of them. So I got, let's see, I got 12 lashes. I got Stella. I got Risque. These are my Queen Bees. Another pair of Queen Bee. Let's see. We got Amore. Goddess, which are similar to House of Lashes Iconic and my Lash XO Lucky Lolas. I got Soho, which are super crazy long. I didn't realize how long they were. Another Queen Bee. Another Risque. And then I got another Soho, Misha, which are beautiful, and another pair of Amore. Now, this booth, it was the name ones, which are the premium lashes by Coco, were 4 for $20. The numbered ones were 5 for $15, and then they had, I don't remember what the exact brand was, but they look like red cherry packaging, but they're not red cherry. They were 3 for $13. Kind of wish I would have got them, but you know, as you can tell, I got too many lashes to begin with. Wish they need to invest in some cute bags, because I know they get a lot of customers, and I would have liked a cute bag from them. What are you gonna do though? There were no tax. I paid straight $60 for all my lashes. Next place we went to was Tarte. Now, I didn't get a bag from Tarte, which is so dumb. Like, what's wrong with me? Tarte, I was not happy with. This was the Tarte list. They had the concealer, the foundation, brow mousse, the limited edition clay pot, just some basic stuff. They had the lip paints, the blush, they had the Skin Twinkle palette, the Tartelette 2, all that. Now, I was not happy with this, primarily because I didn't get there too late in the day, and the Skin Twinkle palette was already sold out. Like, really? Really? It was $30 at IMATS, and it's $42 normally, so I might just get it with the VIB Rouge sale, but I was bummed, to say the least. And the prices are not as good as last year. As I said before, I did my research on Tarte, and last year they had $10 blushes. This year the blushes were $20. I could get that like right now at Sephora for like 20. I know they're like 26, I think, but I mean it's really not that great of a deal. The foundation was $25, the concealer was $15. I just feel like they definitely had better deals earlier, like in past years. So my Skin Twinkle palette was not in stock. So, and neither was, by the time we got there, neither was the Tartelette 2. So my friend was bummed because she wanted the Tartelette 2, and I was bummed because I wanted the Skin Twinkle, but what are you gonna do? The Tartelette 2, by the way, was $30. So, same as the Skin Twinkle. I did end up getting this clay pot in mint. I needed it in my life. I love mint liner. I think it's beautiful, and I wanted to try a colored, like gel kind of liner. So, I'm actually wearing the mint liner today. It's gorgeous. I am happy with it, but I wasn't happy they also had tax at this booth. I was like, really, Tarte, you are not killing it today, not at all. So we were not that happy, and we did wait in line for a decent amount of time for Tarte. I mean, we waited at least 20 to 30 minutes for Tarte. Next place we went to was the only brush place. We planned on going to Crown, and they took Crown off the list, so we were really bummed about that. And Morphe was just, Morphe you couldn't even get close to. We were like, there is no way in hell we were getting in that one. So we went to Delium Tools. Everybody said Delium Tools is great. There were 40% off brushes. So there were a few kind of brushes that I did need. I got this. It's called a mascara fan, but I'm planning on using it to like highlight my nose. It is the Eyes 732, and this was $6. And the Delium Tools bag is like nice, like I can reuse it. And so that was the mascara fan. I also got an Eyes 780 pencil. This is what it looks like. This was also $6, and I plan on using this to do kind of some like crease work in my eyes. Me and my friend needed a lip brush so bad. Like, I am trying to like do ombre lips and stuff soon. Like, like experiment with it, and I needed a lip brush. So we got the Lips 542 Bold Lip Brush. I'm not a fan of the yellow. Yellow used to be my favorite color actually, but I don't know. I wish it was black. This is $5. I got a small angle brush. Gonna try this for some winged liner. This is the Eyes 762, and this was $6. I got the tapered blending brush. This is what it looks like, and this was $6. It was the Eyes 785, and then this is the Eyes 781 crease brush for $7. So I mostly got eye brushes and a lip brush. I was really happy with them. They were really nice. It was really easy. They did have some sets there that didn't really interest me much. I just wanted the individual ones that I needed. Okay, so my camera had stopped recording, but the next place we went to was Friends. Friends had a lot more than I expected they had. So, stuff that I thought some place like Namie's would have. They had Lorac. They had like the unzipped palettes for like $30, and the pro palettes for like $30. They had Becca. They had Becca. They had like the shimmering skin perfectors for like $29. They had Viseart for like the palettes were $60. They had the Veramona color switch duos. What else did they have? They had the Balm. They did not, unfortunately, have the new Meat Matte palette that I really did want, but that was okay. I didn't really get anything from Friends. They had really awesome brushes, but I had already went to Delium Tools, but I did see this brush, and this is kind of a tapered blending brush, crease slash brush, and this is a Stilazzi brush, and this was only $3, and I thought it would be a good eye brush. I don't really have anything like it, so that's what I got from Friends. The next thing was, we actually waited in line for a while for this because we did go here late, and this is kind of one of the things that we were like, oh, if we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, it's whatever. We went to Lime Crime. Now, I know people don't support Lime Crime, but I do like their products. I do enjoy their products. I ended up getting the True Love set. Now, here was the card we got. So, the Velveteens were $16. The True Love set was $40. The Venus palettes were $25 each. The Venus bundle was $45, which I think the bundle is online for the same price. The Unicorn lipsticks were $8. I think it's the same online. Pearlies, is that how you say it? Those were $14, and the liquid liners were $8. So, I really like the True Love set. The colors are right up. Ooh, where's the other one? The colors were right up my alley, and this one, I was worried that this would look similar to Coral Crush, but I think it is more pink. So I will swatch these for you, and then I did get a free lipstick because they are not going to be carrying their lipsticks anymore, actually. I think she announced that recently, that they are doing away with their lipsticks. I was really happy with the color I got because I actually wanted to buy this color. This is Coquette? I don't know. Coquette? I don't know. It's a nude color. A standard beautiful nude color. The colors that I got in the True Love set were True Love, which is this one, Saint, and Cupid. So I will swatch these for you. These are those three: Cupid, True Love, and Saint. All my swatches. Yeah, so that is my IMATS haul. And this is just the booklet we got at IMATS with all the speakers and stuff. I was a little upset. I missed Jordan Liberty. I do watch his YouTube, and I missed his speech. I was a little upset. Just in line, when we were waiting, they actually signed us in right then and there, and they gave us these. So just when you go in, you just showed them your little wristband and you were good. So I hope you guys enjoyed my IMATS haul. I hope I gave you at least some sort of information. I will list all my products down below with the prices as long as I can remember them, which I should. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and I hope you liked my video. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.